wow, this is a good story. Fighting with my family. Now, I am not a fan of WWE. I'm not really into it. My mates are, and my brother is, and so is my uncle. But from what the research I've gathered and my friends, this is the story of Paige. Paige is the youngest ever wrestling champion from Norwich to enter the WWE and succeed. Now, the story tells basically of Paige from Norwich, who has been fighting with her family in her family business for years. And after she's given the chance to try out for WWE to become WWE wrestling champion and famous wrestler, she takes it. The story is her journey on to becoming WWE. She finds that she's going through training and hardship to become this champion. She goes through attachment about her friends. She goes through identity of herself and the training of becoming this wrestler. And that's what this film was all about, her becoming this amazing wrestler that we all kind of know about, well, people who are WWE fans know about. I had to research it. You know, I thought at first this was going to be a very fun film, but apparently, I was so wrong. This was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The cast is absolutely fantastic. You've got Florence Pugh, who plays Paige. Now, with what I liked about her is you kind of see how she really wants to do this. Now, you're not sure if she's doing this for herself or she's doing this for the family. And you see her go through friendship problems, struggles, the anxieties, identifying like who she is, and then there's this, and then there's the ongoing push to become the wrestling champion. And you see that she forms relationships with many of the cast in this. It's fantastic. You've got Jack Lowden, who plays her brother Zach. He is a big fan of wrestling. He teaches kids the same kind of wrestling in the film. And he is his dream to become WWE. And there is something about this kid that you need to follow about this film because, you know, you see a really interesting journey. I don't want to get into too much, but it's so good. You've got Dwayne Johnson, who directs this. He's fantastic at directing this, and he stars in it as well as comedy humour. You do see a bit of him kind of do his little WWE speech when he first meets Zach and Paige, which is quite funny. I enjoy it. You've got Aquil Zeal, who plays Kirsten. Now, the reason I'm bringing this girl up is what I liked about this film. This is not your typical, she becomes wrestling champion, there's a bully that tries to stop her doing it. There is no cliche that about her. Kirsten's a very important character because she is not all that you see. The trailer gives her an identity that you think you know when you actually don't, which is interesting because when you watch the film, you see something completely different, which works, and it's brilliant. You've got Vince Vaughn, who plays Hogan. He is a trainer who is trying to train Paige to be a wrestler. You see again another great connection between these two characters in the film. And then you've got Nick Frost, who plays her dad. He brings the comedy to the film, but also the father and daughter relationship is shown in this film as well, which really works. What I like about this film is the fact that it really does keep you gripped from beginning to end. You follow this film really the way through, and you really go on a journey with Paige as you watch it. This film really shows you the hardships and the struggles as you're pushed into being wrestling champion. You see her break down, you see her go through some stuff, you see her kind of change who she is. You know, you kind of see that sort of thing within like how hard it is to be a wrestler. The struggle you go through to become a WWE wrestler is very realistic in this film, and it is really well shown. I liked how the camera is put between two journeys, and it splits that in half. So it focuses more on Paige's journey, but it also shows you a bit of the brother's journey as well, because he's a very important factor in this film, which I won't reveal. But the way they do it is both brilliant, it works, and it sins into the film, and it really does. It's really interesting how they do it as well. I love the fights as well. I mean, the fights are brilliant. I love the chemistry between Paige and Zach. You see them go through these many different levels of brother and sister relationship, and it really works within the film. You really see them go on different levels, and it is fantastic. fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I love how she is a good wrestler, but she's got to learn how to make a show. Now, those who don't know WWE, before the wrestling, each of the wrestlers have to get up with this mic and start to make this incredible performance in front of all the audience. Because according to what I know from research and from my friends, if you do not impress the audience, they will tear you to shreds. And I've kind of you can kind of see that in WWE if you ever watch it. People who are fans of this film will love this film. They will be able to witness the story that they know, wrestlers that they are familiar with, moves they're familiar with, and of course the familiar WWE matches that they always watch if you're a WWE fan. I also like how the fact you see the chemistry between Florence and Nick. Their father-daughter relationship is clearly shown within this film, and it really does work. It's fantastic. It is brilliant. And you really also get to see how the confidence build between the character, how it kind of grows on you within this film. So altogether, this film is fantastic. If you're a fan of WWE, like I said, you will love this film. If you're not a fan of WWE, people will still enjoy it. It's still a great story. You'll still enjoy it. I wasn't a WWE fan. I've not watched much matches. I'm not a massive fan of wrestling, but I bloody loved the film. It was fantastic. So for all those reasons, I'm going to give Fighting With My Family 5 stars. So, Fighting My Family. Have you guys seen this film? If you haven't, go watch it. It's so worth it. Have a look in the comment section below, and then let me know if you've any comments you have. If you have any suggestions of classic movies or films that I have seen but not reviewed, put them in the comment section below. Please click the thumbs up button just below this video if you do like this video, and subscribe to Movie Madness for more of my movie reviews. Have a great week or weekend, and I will see you in my next movie review.